The case of Babri Masjid versus Ram Janambhoomi dates back to Babur's invasion of India in 1526. In 1528 to 1529, Babur built the Babri Masjid. The consternation at this act was because scholars and evidence has stated that the masjid was built after demolishing a temple that stood there and that the place is the birthplace for Lord Ram. In the 18th century, after the news of the masjid being built after demolishing the temple became widespread, it led to the first clashes between Hindus and Muslims in the region. In 1859, the Britishers erected a fence within the compound, demarcating the inner court to be used by the Muslims and the outer court for the Hindus. This practice carried on for 90 years. Until December of 1949, when an idol of Ram was surprisingly discovered inside the mosque, as Hindus in the area started offering prayers and Muslim activists protested. The government declared the area as disputed and barred entry for all. The Hindu faction appealed to the courts in 1950 to be allowed the rights to worship and for the idol to remain within the premises. The courts decided to keep the inner courtyard locked, allowing worshippers in the outer courtyards for the idol to remain. In 1959, the Nirmohi Akhada declared themselves as custodians of Ram Janambhoomi and filed another suit claiming right to the land. While in 1969, the Sunni Waqf Board filed another suit claiming their rights to the land. In 1985, the Rajiv Gandhi government unlocked the gates of the mosque for Hindus, which was widely acknowledged as a response to his overturning of the Shah Bano judgment. Soon after, in 1989, the Vishwa Hindu Parishad established the foundation stone to build a Ram temple right next to the Babri Masjid. A leader from the organization meanwhile filed a suit seeking for the mosque to be shifted any place else and to hand over the Ram Janambhoomi to the Hindu faction. In 1992, various Hindu organizations organized a rally in Ayodhya, which was attended by around 150,000 people. The crowd turned violent and demolished the existing structure of the mosque. The incident led to a series of riots across the country, which led to many lives being lost. Following which, the central government acquired the land. In 1994, the Supreme Court ruled that a mosque is not essential to practice Islam, determining that Muslims can offer prayer anywhere, even in open. In 2003, as the ASI submitted its report, stating that there in fact was evidence found of a temple from the 10th century beneath the rubble whose origin could be traced to Hindu, Buddhist or Jain traditions. This was disputed by the All India Muslim Personal Law Board. In July of 2010, the Allahabad High Court abstained from passing judgment, urged parties involved to solve the issue through amicable discourse. However, as no initiative was taken on this front, in September of the same year, it ruled for the disputed land to be divided in 3 parts, allocating each part for the Sunni Waqf Board, Nirmohi Akhada and Ram Lala, respectively. Next year, both Hindu and Muslim groups opposed the ruling, which was then suspended by the Supreme Court. Between 2015 and 2016, litigators met thrice to amicably find a solution to the dispute surrounding the 70-acre land, however, reached no conclusion. In 2017, the Supreme Court began hearings regarding the Ram Janambhoomi Babri Masjid title dispute. February 2018, the Supreme Court stated they will treat this case as merely a land issue. In September of this year, an apex court bench headed by the then CJI Deepak Mishra refused to refer the 1994 verdict that ruled on the integrity of mosques to the practice of Islam to a larger bench. On 29th October, a Supreme Court bench headed by CJI Ranjan Gogoi stated that they will begin hearing of appeals which contest the Allahabad High Court's verdict that divided ownership of the land among the three parties involved in January 2019.